Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. It's another late night of crafting. Seems to be what's happening lately. My mornings have been really difficult. The last few mornings it's been really hard. Today, oh my goodness, I just could not get up and do this. I just needed more sleep. So I'm just trying to listen to my body and do what it's telling me to do. And it definitely said, you need to rest. So hubby went fishing. He's away fishing. And I dropped him off at the boat last night. And all the dogs wanted to sleep with me. So I had 6 dogs in my bed last night. And oh my gosh, they just were crazy. I really think tonight I'm going to pull the human dog bed into the living room and just sleep on the floor, and they can be up on the couch or in there. It just was so hard last night. I didn't sleep well. So this morning I just had to get a little bit more rest. So I'm sorry, but we're going to do some ornaments. I need more ornaments for my craft shows. I sell a ton of the craft shows. I just don't even know what these people do. I think they use them as gift tags. A lot of people will use them as a gift tag or on a neighbor gift. I guess you can never have too many ornaments, right? Just rotate them or get rid of the old ones and bring in some new ones. Anyways, I have 4 cute little reindeer ornaments and they are going to be so cute. So let me show you. Let me show you what they are and then we'll get started. So they each say something different. They're little cocoa ones, hot cocoa ones. The handle will be a peppermint stripe. And this one says Merry and Bright. And then we have one that says Warm and Cozy. We're going to do different colored cups. So I decided I don't want to do just all traditional colors. So I'm going to do different colored cups. 'Tis the season, hot cocoa season. So I'm going to do, one of the cups is going to be sea mint. One will be a red. Hopefully there's enough red in there. And then I really like the crystal blue and then cotton candy. So this is going to be my palette for the cups. Yeah. And the reindeers are just going to be reindeer color, of course. So I think I need a darker green in there too for the holly. Okay, let me see who's here. If there's anybody, I don't know if there's going to be anybody or not. You never know because it is late. So late night crafting, sometimes that just works for me. Let me get to my comments and let me share this to VIP. So, hey guys, how are you? How was your day? Let me turn my volume down so I can share this. Yeah, it's just a difficult day. It's okay though. You know what, guys? Whatever. I need to just listen to my body. If I need to sleep, I need to sleep. Sorry. That's the way my life is lately. I am just having to do whatever I have to do to keep going. Okay. All right. So, hi, Renee. How are you? Hi, Lori. Hi, Darlene Barr. Hi, Karen Monko. Oh, hi. Is it McCamey? McCamey? Is it McCamey? Is that your Facebook name is a combo of your name and your husband? Oh, so you're Amy. Are you Amy? Okay. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Catching up on videos was camping and didn't have cell service. That is the best kind of camping, to just be able to just enjoy it. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Okay. Let me put myself up in the corner. Darlene, go to the corner, Darlene. There we go. All right. So we're going to start these little cutie pies. And I think you're going to love them. I just need more ornaments. I can never have enough. And even if I'm just adding 4 more. And guys, I sell my ornaments at a really good price. I sell my painted ornaments for $7.95 usually. My customers are used to that. So yeah, I know. Sometimes I should raise my prices, but I like to give them a good price, a good deal. All right. So what'd you guys do today? Anything fun? Let me make sure that my thing is this the, okay, I need to go a little bit smaller on here. I didn't really do anything fun. I had paperwork today. Yeah, I had a lot of paperwork to get done, which is good. There's nothing wrong with paperwork. Okay, so this is going to be red. So some of these will be red. Okay, snowflake's white, handle's white. We can do all of these little things together, all the tops of the reindeers, the reindeer hooves, and then we'll do all of the the little cups, different colors, of course. Okay, noses are red. So let's just put that there. And then the bottom, we only have to do the reindeer part, and we'll do, oh, dark brown, any dark brown for umber. So let me go ahead and let's just move some of these over here, get them out of the way. So burnt umber for the antlers. So I did work on some projects earlier, but I even had to take a nap today. Guys, I really hate this new normal. It is not my normal. It is not, it is not normal for me to be tired like that. It's so annoying. And for the doctors to say, well, you know, the surgery just kind of kick-started your body into something different, so you're going to need more sleep. I do not accept that. I do not accept that I'm going to need more sleep forever. I'm hoping it's a temporary thing because, guys, I have so much to do. So many things to do. I don't have time to sleep all the time. Okay, let's get all of our things together that we can. And we have our little snowflakes. But I am trying to listen. I am trying to do what I need to do because I definitely don't want to, I don't want to backslide or anything like that. Okay, let's see. We might want to put our words up here. Here's the little cup parts. Here's some words. Here's another cup. I'm just trying to sort everything. Here's our reindeer. Here's another saying. All of our little handles, they're going to be white, and then we'll do the stripes. So there's a little bit of painting on these. There's a little bit of detail. But doing 4 at a time should go really fast. I know, I have to take care of myself for sure. Yeah. Oh, Terry, night. Sleeping pills kicking in. You have a good night's rest. Hi, Janine. How are you? Hey, Karamanko. Hi, Bridget. Maybe you work in the medical field and enjoy crafting as a stress relief. Yes, exactly. You like to make gifts for yourself. That is awesome. I bet they love it. That is so much fun. I think it's great to be able to do stuff like that. I craft because I just always have. Let me grab some paper towels for my things. I think I always say I was born with a paintbrush in my hand. My mom would probably say that too. As a child, I wanted to create all the time. It just really was, it's just something that I love to do. And I love to make stuff for people too. Okay, I'm going to stand up to do this top part. So Sage Mint is one of these. Do you have to do shift work, or is your hours during the day? I know a lot of times, like I had a neighbor years ago. He has moved since, but he was in charge of the 911 system at night. It's kind of scary thinking about him being in charge of that. I guess he was actually really good, but sorry, he's moved, so he'll never know. But okay, so Sage Mint, and then this is Crystal Blue. Anyways, his people could do crafts at night. So there's not as many calls at night, but they have to be ready at a moment's notice to answer the phone. So they're there. They can crochet. They could bring glue guns in. They could do small painting projects, probably small stuff like this, but not have big things out, of course, because all of a sudden a call comes in and they have to direct all their energy to that. So you work in medical. Oh, I just read that comment. Your hours are during the day, but work 50 hours a week. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so Sage Mint, Crystal Blue, Cotton Candy, and then red. So the red will also do the nose. So, yeah, I always thought, gosh, I could probably work at a 911 center, but then I thought, oh, I don't want to take those calls. So it was kind of interesting because he was our neighbor, and he actually hired 3 of the teenagers as, I think they might have had to be 17. I think they only had to be 17 to work there. And they were in the neighborhood, so they were neighbors here. So he actually hired 3 of them that worked there, and they did really good. None of them went on to stay with it, but I always thought that would be a really interesting job, don't you think? It would be a little scary too. Okay, so the red that I used, which one did I grab? Primary red. Okay, I just grabbed red. And I think that nose is a different size, that one nose. Let me just see if I had another one here. Hi, Julie, how are you? Late night crafting. So, I'm going to do the noses, and then two of these guys are going to be red. Okay, so Merry and Bright. Let's do Merry and Bright, and then let's do 'Tis the Season. And then we'll just decide, of course, the other two will just be white. Oh, actually, yeah. Okay, yeah, white. So Merry and Bright and 'Tis the Season will be red. Okay, and then we'll do white for the other words. I know I'm lucky because my job, I get to do things at different times of the day. But lately it's been pretty busy. So I don't always get to decide when my hours are, because like today there was a lot to do for work, and so it had to be done right then. Oh, yeah, sometimes I can do things like I have a little bit of paperwork that I'm going to do tonight so that it's sitting on one of the guys' desks in the morning in his email, so that I don't have to do it first thing in the morning. A lot of times I'll have like work that I don't always finish all of my work every day, because I also believe that you need to save some for the next day. If you finish everything, then what are you going to do the next day? So I've always been of that mindset that, go ahead and save some of it. You don't have to do everything. It doesn't all have to be done. So I was told that. I was actually told that by one of the owners at that job, that, save a little bit of it for the next day. So you don't come in and there's nothing in your inbox to do. There's always something that you need to do like first thing. But yeah, I don't always. Sometimes I get up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I gotta hurry in there and get this done. But yeah, so I'll probably do a couple of hours tonight still. I know it's only 8:20 here. I still have a lot of hours before I have to go to bed. Yeah. Okay, this is honey brown. I'm just using honey brown, and I'm going to do the top part. This is the top part of the head. I'm going to do that with a different color with burlap. I'm going to do the antlers with my burnt umber. This will paint up pretty quickly. Hey, Sandy, how are you? Hi, Judy Kirk. I'm making more ornaments for your show. Hey, Carol, how are you? Can never have enough ornaments. I'm always surprised at how many I sell. Even when I'm not personalizing them, I still sell a ton. Now, when I personalized and I only had ornaments on my booth, holy cow, guys. It was crazy. It was the craziest thing. It was a crazy ride. It was a crazy however many years. I always say it was like 35 years of doing ornaments, and people get upset. People that have bought them forever, they're like, I miss your ornaments. I'm like, I don't miss the work. I don't miss having to be in my booth the whole time. When I personalized ornaments, there were times that I would sit in my booth and I couldn't even leave to go to the restroom because it was that busy. Yeah. You missed an ear. Oh, you know what? This goes over. So this actually, I don't need to do the ears because this goes over that. So I was kind of trying not to do the ears. But thank you. Your daughter stumbled on my Facebook and told me to watch you. She said that she loved you. Oh, thank you. Tell her thank you so much for telling you. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Sandy. Happy Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yeah, it is Thursday, huh? No, tomorrow's Thursday. It might be Thursday for you. Let's see. Oh, it is Thursday. Today is Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Sorry. You're right. It is Thursday. All day I kept thinking it was Wednesday. Well, I just lost a day. I just lost it, guys. Okay, this is avocado. I am just going to do my little holly leaf. Is that funny? All day long I kept thinking it was Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's craziness. Craziness, I say. Okay, so avocado, and then I'll go back. I'll do the little berries on it. And we'll give the reindeer some cheekies. I'll get a small brush to do the antlers because I'm probably going to make a mess. I need to do white on here. I don't need to do the bottoms because the cut part covers that. You do white, white, and white. Okay, so white is all I have left. Hey, Billy, how are you? Hi, Darlene Bar. Oh, thank you. I think I already said hi, but thank you so much. I have so much fun with what I do. Oh, excuse me. My little, that wasn't me. That was my paint thing. guys, I just have to laugh at myself. My dogs are just at such a loss. They keep sitting by the front door waiting for my husband to come home. And I tell them, he's not coming home. He's fishing. They're so sad. Oh my gosh, they're so needy. And then I had a friend that's moving out of the area. She's moving up to Northern California. She came to say goodbye today. That was sad. But we sat there and the dogs were just all over her. I'm like, it's because they miss my husband. They were just all over her, licking her. Yeah, she's like, okay, do I get to take this one? She already has, I think she has 2 dogs and a bird. So she really doesn't need any more dogs, but they were just all over her. They just wanted to go home with her. Okay, let's dry this. Let's put our second coats on things. Before we know it, it'll be all done. Oh my goodness. I am working on next month's kit. I am not sure if I'm going to have it all done in time. Oh my gosh. I might have to take it up to the cabin with me to paint. I'm working on it, but I'm going back and forth with my job, my work. Originally from California, your parents lived in Mira Mesa. Oh yeah, I know where that's at. For 10 years. Yeah, so she was always in San Diego to visit them. I love San Diego. Going apple picking this weekend. How fun! Oh my gosh, that is so much fun. What are you going to make? You want apple picking? Are you going to make apple sauce, apple pie, apple crisp, apple butter? What else is there? What else do you make with apple? Apple bread? Apple syrup? I don't know. There's a lot that you can make with apples. Did you guys see the pumpkin stuff that I posted? I was like, oh my gosh, this pumpkin stuff. I posted some pumpkin syrup and I'm thinking, gosh, I wish I could have pancakes, but I can't. Darn it. I don't want to die. Oh my goodness. I haven't had pancakes since 2004 when I started getting all my food allergies. It's been 20 years now, guys. 20 years since I've had so many foods. Without having a reaction. And no, I won't just try them. I have people that say, just try them and see if you're still allergic. Yes, I'm still allergic. Because once in a while, somebody will make something and I'll trust them. They'll go, oh, I forgot I put this in there. I don't trust people anymore. It's not fun. I just had a reaction to my husband's new Jeep. So they had sprayed something in there. They had sprayed inside of it. And okay, I'm just going to do this. Then I still have to do the antlers. And the eyes I have to go over. I'll use a marker. But they sprayed something on the cabin filter, if you know what that is. So there's a filter inside of your Jeep, and you get to it through the glove compartment. And they had sprayed something on that. So he had read about it. He was like, what is making this smell? So he pulled that out. He was able to get it replaced, and then he wiped down the seats and all of that, and there's no smell. I actually drove his Jeep home from the airport, from the harbor. When I dropped him off for fishing, I got to drive it home and it didn't smell anymore. Apple butter, apple sauce, apple pie filling. Oh yes, all of the above. Oh yeah, Billy, you just finished your monthly kit. How fun! How exciting! I just love making stuff. So I'm back there. I was making, I was assembling snowman ornaments. My daughter dropped off stuff that she had painted. So I have a whole bunch of stuff to assemble. I'm just doing second coats, guys. So if you missed out on colors, just say, hey, what was that color? I'll tell you. I'm just going back over. This is just primary red. And then our pink is cotton candy. And the blue is crystal blue. Most things will need 2 coats, but here's the great thing. So I was really against using MDF, and then all of a sudden COVID came and our other wood wasn't available. What I love about MDF is that I don't have to sand it. That it just paints so smoothly. Okay, let's dry. We have to do a little bit of stuff. We have to do stripes on here, cheekies, ears, like do the ear stuff, do the berries. do the black on his hooves, and then we have to ink things. So there's a little bit. Apple coffee cake. That sounds good. You know what I love? I love pumpkin crisp. So I'm really limited on what I can have, but I make do, and I definitely don't starve. I am able to eat a lot of different things, despite all of my stupid food allergies. I still am able to eat stuff and not have anaphylactic shock. You know, they are really good nowadays. So I just had for my dinner, I had a baked potato hamburger patty with pickles, because they make pickles now that don't have all this stuff in them. It's called Simply. And then ketchup. The ketchup is the same way. It's called Simply. I think it's called Simply, something like that. And it has ketchup. No. It has tomatoes. It has salt. It has, what does it have? Cane sugar. So it doesn't have corn syrup. Doesn't have the corn syrup. The corn syrup is my main food allergy. Corn is a killer for me. And there's many things that have corn that you wouldn't think have corn. Hand soaps and dish soaps and fragrances. Pills sometimes have cornstarch to hold them together. Cornstarch is used in different herbs so that they don't stick together, your herbs and spices. So I have to be really careful with that. So, okay, there's my eyes. I just used a marker. Hi, Vicki, how are you? Okay, let's just get started with all the little detail. Where did I put here it is. Okay, let's just start at the top and we'll just move down. So all these little guys, I need to do the black on the hooves. I need to see if I have other, okay, yeah, there's one. There's a good one right there. It's a little flat brush. I just pick up brushes at Michael's whenever I have a chance to get a new brush. I love it. I love getting new brushes like this, that like the flat or the angled. Okay, so I'm just going to paint all of these guys. I think I can just do it with them right here and just move along the line. All right. So I have just been watching my Survivor series. I am on, what am I on now? 29. I'm on season 29 watching. Pretty soon I'll be more than halfway through. Let's see, 40, we're 47. So, oh yeah, I'm already more than halfway through. Yeah, I'm really enjoying listening to them. I don't always get to sit and watch, but I listen, and there's just something about it. I just love it. Not that I could ever be on Survivor and eat bugs and eat rice and beans all the time. I could eat the beans, but not the rice, because I'm allergic to that too. But there's just something about Survivor that I just really love. Anybody else? So the new Survivor has started, and so I can watch it on my Paramount app. I can watch it the day after. So I've been watching it, and I really like it. I really like the new season already. Okay, I'm going to do the ears. I'm going to use the little pouncy brush thing to do the ears, and then I'll do cheekies. I still have to paint the antlers, but that's with burnt umber. So I'll do that in a minute. Let me just get some pink. I'm going to use blush pink. Okay, so I'm going to put my little dauber in here, and then I'm going to get most of that off, and I am just going to kind of fill in part of the ear, you know, like the inside. So I'm just kind of making it so that there's a little bit of color right inside the ear part. So I'm just kind of dabbing at that, and then I'll do the cheeks, and then we'll do little berries on there. Okay, so there's that. Okay. And let me move this. So I can use the same one to just do little cheekies. And I'm trying to get them round. And then the nose will be there. I don't do a mouth on my reindeers. I don't do a mouth on them. But I'll do a little highlight dot on the cheeks. I want it to be a little bit bigger than this. Usually I'll just twist it, but I want it to be a little bit bigger. So I'm just kind of dabbing in a circle. And these are little daubers that I get at Michael's. So they come in a little 5-pack. There's 3 that are the smaller ones and then 2 that are the larger size. Okay, so I'm just kind of dabbing it to make it a circle that's a little bit bigger than the end. Does that make sense? And you don't want much paint on there. And I'm choosing not to use red because I don't want it to be really bright. I want it to just kind of be more muted. Okay, there's that. Okay, so I need to do my berries, I need to do stripes, and I need to do my antlers. Okay, all right, let's do this. Check out the dollar store for brushes. Oh, do they have them? We don't have them here that are good ones. I haven't seen them here. Okay, I need to do antlers. You know what? I bet I can wipe this off. I'll wipe off the black and I can do that. I can use the end of this to do my berries. So I just need a little bit of red. I'm going to have to get another palette dish. Let me find another one. Okay. And just stick that there. I'll use that for my red. Okay, so I'm just going to dip the end of my brush into the red, and I'm going to do my little berries. And I can usually do all 3 with just one dab in there. Yeah, these guys are so cute. I have so many more things coming. So next month's kit is Thanksgiving themed, and you are going to love everything. I just know you will. I love everything. So I'm trying to get samples painted. I have to get pictures taken. I don't know if I'm going to get everything done before I have to go to the cabin. I honestly don't know. I'm trying to do everything, but you know how life is. Okay, so let me just get let me get the black off of here, and let's try to do the antlers. Antlers will be with burnt umber. You should make lots more apple stuff. Yes, lots of apple stuff. Make more. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you guys have some good brushes at your Dollar Tree. I haven't seen any here, but you know what? I actually stay away. I don't go to Dollar Tree too often because I can't go out with just a couple of things. They'll say, "Oh, you're the winner for the day," because I will get the most. Instead of spending a couple of dollars, I will spend like $40 or $60. Yep, the Dollar Tree used to really be my friend when I would get kid stuff. And I would get coloring books and coloring crayons and all of that. I could get it really inexpensive, and they would still be like Crayola or Play-Doh that was really Play-Doh. I would get things like that there. When I was making baskets to donate, I would get a few things there, and I get the majority of stuff just at Walmart or Target. But the filler stuff is great for filler stuff to go in baskets, like gift baskets. Okay, you don't have to be so careful with this because this part's going over the top. So if you get some down onto the ear part, don't worry because it's not going to show. Okay, so I'm just getting the antlers done. I think I don't know if I'll have to do a second coat. Sometimes I do. Sometimes the dark brown doesn't cover everything, which is crazy because it should, right? Black covers everything. Why won't dark brown? Okay, let me see. There's questions. He was late to the party. These are not gift card holders because it's not big enough on the back. Yeah, these are smaller than the gift card holders. They would have to be made bigger. And I don't know if I could. I have some other things that are coming up that are gift card holders that I think you're going to really love. I have more, but yeah, these are cute like this. There are, I think I have some others that are reindeers already that are gift card holders, but I have some other ones that I'm in the process of making. So just stay tuned. Red. Okay, so I got to start with the second one. Oh my gosh, guys, my hand's shaky. Too much caffeine. It's the end of the day. Holy cow. Can you see my handshake? Oh, that's not good. I'm trying really hard. I don't want to have to take it off of the thing. That's probably why. If I took it off and was holding it, it would be different. But yeah, I might have had too much caffeine earlier. When I do teeny tiny detail, I usually do it before I've had a whole bunch of coffee. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now I gotta fix that. All right. Yeah, I was trying to just do it without taking them off the board. It actually, it's a lot easier, or maybe I should just stand up. It's a lot easier if you brace your hand. Remind me to do detail work in the morning. Yeah, that's so funny. I used to make these cute little dolls that were wood dolls, and they had real lifelike looking eyes. And I would have people say, "How can you do that detail?" I'm like, early in the morning before any coffee. That's how I do it. Because it had eyes that actually looked real. And if I waited and I had any caffeine, my hand would shake like that, you know. So no one else has that problem, right? I know some people have to use markers because they do have shaking. Their hands will shake. I just need to not have as much caffeine. That's my problem. I might have had 2 cups in the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, which was at the end of the day, that's a little bit, probably too much. Probably too much at the end of the day. All right, so we're getting this done. We will dry. What else do I need to do? Just ink. Okay, and there are polka dots on some of this. If you want to add polka dots, you can. I'll see how our time is. We'll see what time it is at that point. What time is it now? 8:40. My goal is to be done by 9 o'clock. So we'll see how. We can always add the polka dots later. The polka dot is on the cup part. And I would put everything together and then put polka dots so that I don't put them in the wrong place. You start sending out your show emails tonight, and people are asking if we're having a craft swap. Oh yeah, so remember to bag up the stuff. Yes, and you'll need 7 card holders. Perfect. Deborah, I do have some ribbon to bring that needs to have just need to put in bags. Yeah, definitely need to do that. Hi Deborah, sitting here thankful for distraction from Helly. I know, I am so worried about all you guys in that path. It is expected to pass right over at 3 a.m. Oh my gosh, with 5 to 6 inches of rain. Praying for you guys. That is a lot. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that Mother Nature is not being kind. We have fires here. You have hurricanes there. It's terrible. It's going to be sad driving up to the cabin and seeing the devastation. But at the same time, I'm going to be very grateful that I'm not in the way of a hurricane. Oh gosh, so sorry. I have one person that I follow that she's a doctor, and they were packing up her house because it was going to be underwater, and they'd had their house flooded before, and they were just getting everything fixed up, and they actually need to raise their house up because their house is down too low for things like that. So I was watching this morning. She had been on live, and they were getting everything packed up, and then she was heading out. She had to just leave. Her family was going in one place. The movers had come to pack up all the stuff that they really didn't want to lose, and then she had to go to the hospital because she had to go do her time at the hospital. So, I was gonna put little highlights. Let me find my my little this thingy. And where's my white? I don't have much left, but I probably have enough. Probably. Okay. I want to do little white highlights on the cheekies. Cheekies. And then we'll dry everything. And then we'll start inking, and we will glue together. And these will actually go together really quickly. Oops. It's a little bit low. It's okay. It's all right. Okay, let me move this. yeah, I hope that everybody is safe. It's just, it's really tough, guys. Praying that there's not, we know that there's going to be areas that there's going to be just devastation, but I'm praying that people have already evacuated. I know some people had said, I was on some of the pages, and they said, I can't leave. I don't have a way to leave and take my pet, so I'm just staying. Okay, I am going to make the decision to do a second coat on the antlers because they're not done enough. So I do need to do a second coat on them. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to grab my paint and my brush to do the second coat on the antlers. It's kind of like with the fires, a lot of people chose not to leave, you know, and they were fine. But we just don't know with a hurricane. You just don't know where it's going to hit and how much, you know, devastation it's going to create. Okay, sorry. My hand's probably just in the way. Being left-handed, I tend to paint upside down. So I'll try to go right to left so you can see all that. And then we'll dry that. That's much better. They just were still really blotchy. It wasn't, there did not have an even coat. Little reindeers. I love these guys. These are so cute. I can never get enough reindeer, snowman, Santa Claus, penguins, gingerbread. Give it all to me. I'll take it all. Every bit of it. Love all of it. Okay, let's dry this again, and then we'll start inking. We'll take everything off, and we'll start inking everything. So, hope everybody had a wonderful day. I did. My puppies are already ready for bed. It's so funny because my husband goes to bed at 8 and they're like, where is he? It's time for bed. I might just go ahead and put them in the other room and let some of them go to bed. I put on the cartoons for them. That was another thing. I am not used to sleeping with TV on. I'm used to it being completely silent. Okay, I can see there's some paint in here. I'm going to just take a piece of paper. There's some paint that's down inside of the little thing. I'm just going to try to get some of that out really quick. Okay, all right, let's take everything off of the board, not off of me. We'll kind of assemble and we'll take a look at this. Oh, yes, Lori, I will take a look at it. All right. Okay, so cups, and then we'll assemble, and then I will ink everything. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then these are all the tops of the heads. Okay, and then I've got the hooves. I don't have to put those on, but I will, just to see how it looks like. I want to see what it all looks like. Make sure. Oh, guess what? Do I need ribbon? Oh, I was supposed to have ribbon. Oh, I do have ribbon. Oh, it's over here. It's to the side. I need to plug in my hot glue gun then. Okay, then we have our little holly leaf that goes at the top. We have our little red nose. We have our snowflake. Each handle gets a snowflake. And then we have words. Okay, so the red can't go on the red. We'll put 'tis the season, merry and bright, warm and cozy, hot cocoa. There we go. I think just like that. Okay, let me move the board and we're going to start inking things. And I'll move this up. The governor said that they had shelter for people with pets. Oh, and they could Uber there for free. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So they need to, there's no excuses, right? When are you going up the cabin? I am going up Saturday morning early. I'm going to leave. Hubby gets home Friday night. Look how cute these are, guys. And then I have ribbon and stuff. I need to plug in the glue gun. Yeah, I'm going to go do winter shutdown because I can't do it the next weekend because I have to be back to set up your craft show. So I'm going to leave Saturday morning early and I'm going to drive back Monday morning after traffic gets done. Okay, super cute, guys. Okay, here's my ribbon and stuff that I'm going to make little bows. And then I have cute little, the little string. So they'll each have a bow. I need to ink everything, but this is what they're going to look like. So if you need to go back to sleep, go ahead and go back to sleep. You can watch the rest of it tomorrow. I don't know 100% if these are listed yet. I have to look and see. I don't think they are, but I will get them listed. Okay, so I'm just going to take them apart and then we'll get them inked. Each piece inked. And I do have Q-tips if I need Q-tips to do any of the inking. Okay, so I'm just going to go around the outside. I don't have to do too much on the face because part of it has this little piece that goes on it, okay? So I just kind of quickly go around it. I just kind of pull it back and just barely do the edges. And same with the nose. I am just barely doing any of the nose and I'm turning it, okay? Sometimes you have to set it down. I'm not going to do the snowflake. I want the snowflake to be completely white. I will do the handle because it attaches to the cup and the cup will be done. So, Judy, thank you for reminding me about the craft swap because I'll have Tara help me with that. I know we have orders and such, but we'll have some downtime that she can help me. She can help me with all of that stuff. I have 2 big black trash bags of stuff that we pulled from bins that just need to be marked. Okay, that's that one. Okay, I'm just going to take them all apart and do each one. And then we'll glue everything back together. We'll do the bows. We'll do the little jute stuff. You're leaving Solving early Sunday morning, heading straight to the church for setup. Yes. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I will be there. I will be there for sure. Gonna place another order this weekend, getting items to pay. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yes. They're this. Oh, you did purchase them already. Thank you. Thank you. I just hadn't checked. I was like, did I or didn't I? Thanks, Janine. They are listed. So I'll get you guys the link if you want the link. That's so funny. I just couldn't remember because these had sat on the shelf and I had them in a little box. And I'm like, oh gosh, I need to paint those. I wonder if I ever posted them. So thank you for letting me know. I didn't stop and take the time to look before I started. All right. Perfect. Yeah, they look so cute. You can do them any color you want. If you want to do them all red with white on that part, you can. You could do them purple. You could do them blue. You could do them gold. It's totally up to you what color. You're the artist. You get to make those choices. Okay, there's that one. Okay, we're just gonna do all the inking. I'm not gonna ink the words. I'm gonna let the words just be the color they are. Sometimes I'll ink them, sometimes I won't. So later tonight, I'm going to work on the big snowman, the standing ones, the prim ones. Remember the ones that we just made, the prim snowman and the ornament. So I have a dozen of those for the craft show. I have my bar still has all my Frankensteins on it. I haven't put price tags on. I'm not boxing up anything until as a price tag. I decided that. I made that decision because I keep having the issue of, oh, I got to spend an entire day to put price tags on things. No, Darlene, when you create something, put a price tag on it and put it in the box and it's ready to go. And then the other trick that I just started this, and here I am. It's these are not gift card holders. They're not, because the back part's not big enough. You would have to make them bigger. Yeah, the back part is too narrow for a gift card. They would be really cute gift card holders, but I would have to make them bigger. So another trick. Okay, here I am. It's year 39 of doing craft shows, and I just figured this out, guys. So on each box, so I use clear boxes to pack my stuff. I switched to all clear boxes so I can see what's inside. But guess what? Everything's wrapped in paper to protect it. So on the very top layer, I'll pack like, this is all Halloween box. This is all Christmas. This is all Thanksgiving. This is all fall. This one's all every day. On the top layer, I leave an item or two. If there's 2 different things in there, if there's Halloween and there's Christmas, I'll leave 2 items unwrapped on the very top so I can see through the top of the crate. So when I take my crates out of my trailer. I can stack, here's Christmas, 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 Christmas. Here's 7 crates that have Christmas. Here's 6 crates that have fall. And I stack them. And then when I'm putting them up onto my shelving, I just sit and I open all the Christmas and put it up. I'm not going back and forth between this box is Christmas and now I'm at fall and I'm back and forth. I have finally, after 39 years of doing craft shows, I'm organized. 39 years, guys. It took me long enough to get my system down. Can you believe it? Yeah, I don't even know. I was like, that is such a simple, so I share it with you guys. So if you do craft shows, get the clear boxes so you can see what's inside of it. Keep one thing unwrapped at the very top so you know what's in the box. That makes sense, right? It makes sense to me. Okay, all right, let's glue everything together. Alrighty. So, yeah, I have a bunch more gift card holders to finish up, but I think one of them is a reindeer. I think we actually did it before. We did a reindeer one before. There's snowman and there's Santa, but I only did one of each. So I have 6 of each of those cut out to get done. I have lots of nativity ones that are done. I have such a variety. I'm so excited. So excited to have so much. Oh my goodness. And I just got my check for my craft show that I did in La Mesa at the community center. And I have to tell you, I was very pleased with how I did. I never know. I don't do an inventory, guys. So I don't know how much I've done at the craft show. I can say, okay, I have X amount of empty boxes. I probably did about this. It's always a surprise when I get my check. Okay, these are going to go down. Let me just make sure I know where the words are. Oh, I think that, do they go out? Nope, they go in. They go in. Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to put the legs on first. Yeah, it's always a surprise. I was very pleasantly surprised. I love it when I do well, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. Okay, gonna tap, tap, tap. And these are shows that have been going on forever. Okay, so the shows that I do are well-established shows. I generally don't do a show that's brand new. Unless it's put on by somebody that I know. Take a collage picture of everything in the tote bag, and put it on the edge. Yeah, if I could, but I do shows every week, and so I would be having new stuff in it because as it sells, then yeah, I mean, it would work if I could take the time to do that, but that won't work for me. But just to have the one item, just so I know, hey, this is all Christmas, this is all Thanksgiving, that helps me a lot. But pulling stuff out every week, every box has something different, because if it sells, then it's not in there anymore. So that wouldn't work for me. But if you have stuff, if you're a person that does stuff and you have a lot similar, and every single week you are just replenishing what you sold, that might work. For me, I do new stuff because I want my customers to be able to come each week and go, oh, she has new stuff. Does that make sense? I don't just remake. Like if I had 7 reindeers and I sold 6, I might make a few more, but a lot of times I'll just make something different. So every time that they come to my booth, because we have some of the same customers that go to all the shows, and I don't want them to go in and go, oh, she has all the same stuff. No, I generally have different stuff each week because I'm on to a new project. I'm one of those people that I just have to continually make new stuff. I'm not happy to make the same stuff over and over. I want it all to be new. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a little crazy to keep up with it all. It definitely is. Look how cute these are turning out, guys. And they have to have their bows still. So let me put a little bit more glue. I just use, for stuff that has like open areas, I just tap, tap, tap the little sponge on there. That was Janine's suggestion. You can put your, if you want the little snowflake at the top or the bottom, it doesn't matter. Either one is absolutely fine. Just make sure it's going to stay. And keep on moving. Sounds like I need to fill up this glue. I bought a couple of the refills because I knew that I was going to be using a lot when I'm assembling stuff. And having my daughter help me with the base coating, oh my goodness, guys, it has saved me so much. And even though I have to pay her, I'm still, in the end, I'm making more money because I'm selling more because I have more. So the more product you have, the more you'll sell. And I'm not going to say that you won't ever sell everything, but you probably won't sell everything that you have in your booth. There might have been, there's one time when I went home, I've told you guys before about this, at the craft show that I did, and I had 5 items left. And that was it. And that was when I picked up at her house. And I had a craft show at someone's house because we used to do a lot of home shows. And I picked up, I drove up to her house. She didn't want me to work. I always say it's because I wasn't good enough, but anyways, I wasn't part of that crowd. I didn't wear the fancy clothes, you know, I didn't have the fancy jewelry. I went to pick up my extras and she handed me 5 items. I'm like, okay, I'll be back. I'll go put these in the car. I'll come back for the rest. She goes, that's all that's left. That was it. 5 items was left. So yeah. So I had to scramble because I was going right over to set up to another craft show. I only had 5 items. Do I ever online sell my finished product? Once in a while I do. At the end of the season, I will. And Tara and I have actually talked about doing that, selling some of the product online. But the fees are so much that then we have to charge more. And I always feel bad because I hate to charge people more just because of the stupid fees that Etsy or Shopify charges. So we've recently started talking about that. So it's funny that you asked. I usually at the end, I'll have a sale and I will donate everything to Watts of Love. So stay tuned for that. I did that last year because I had 2 boxes left over at the end of Christmas last year. And I just took them and we did a sale for and donated everything to Watts of Love. So I'm not saying that we're not going to ever do that. We used to only sell finished product. And then all of a sudden when I got involved with whoops, get back where you're supposed to be, nose. Stay where you're supposed to be. When I got involved with Chocateur, that's when I started selling the kits. So it's only been I've been with Chocateur for 6 years. So it's only been 6 years that I've been selling the kits. And it's only been 5 years that I've been online. Oops, we missed a little snowflake there. Yeah, it's only been, has it been 5 years? 5 years since I've been online. 5.5 years. Come on. 5.5 years. Yeah. So we used to only sell stuff that was finished. And it's a lot of work to paint everything and sell it painted. But I really enjoy having it at the craft shows, and I sell plenty at the craft shows that I never felt like I had to sell online. It was, shipping it can be a problem. We used to do the personalized ornaments online. That was always a problem because we never put a quantity because we didn't know. We would be doing a craft show and come back and be sold out of something and have to make a whole bunch for an order. It was always a little hectic. Okay, I'm almost done with this, and then I'll do my little bows. We'll put on the little string. That looks good. Let me make sure everything's lined up. It looks good. Aren't they so cute? Which one's your favorite? You can add polka dots if you want. I'll do that later. I won't make you guys watch all that. I may or may not. You thought that was at your house. It might have been at your house, but no, it wasn't at your house because I've always been good enough. It was at Pam Heyer's house. Sorry, Pam, if you're ever watching, Pam Hire. I did have quite a few shows at your house that I sold almost everything, but at Pam Hire's house, she would just have me drop it off. Her and Robin Van Bever. You guys, I'm not saying anything bad. I just I always felt that way. I don't know that I wasn't good enough for them. I just always felt that way because it was back when I had children, and I think she was just trying to help me out. I had my daycare. I would pull up in my little daycare van with my daycare kids, and I would drop off the product. I didn't even have to go in and set it up. So I would drop the product at her house, and then when the show was over, she would say, okay, I'm coming to pick it up on this day, and I would pick up what was left over. So it probably was just the way that I felt about myself back then. Because I was a young mom, and I had all these little kids, and I had my daycare kids, and she made it really easy for me that I didn't even have to do anything. I didn't have to go in and set up my stuff. I just dropped boxes with her. She sold it. She took the percentage. I paid my booth fee, and I picked up the extra. So it actually, it was good for me. So whether I was good enough or not, it didn't matter. Hi, Lisa. How are you? I remember at your house, Judy, I was out back on the metal chicken wire for a long time. Your house over by the lake, by Lake Murray. I always had all my stuff out there, and I sold a ton. It was always so cool. I loved your show over there. I loved it at your other house too, but it was like the best. You were one of my first shows. And I tell the story that you're why I eat asparagus, because you had the tray that had asparagus in it, and it had that big mustard stuff, and I was like, I've never tried this before. I should just try it. And guess what? I liked it. I liked it. So you're the reason that I can eat asparagus raw. Yep. That mustard with the great big seeds in it, that stuff was good. Way back when. And you'd have us go into the garage. The garage was our little place where we could go take a snack break. Good times. Model Lake. Yes. Yes. So that was great. And your little bird thing, I just loved it. It's just the best. I have such good friends. We go way back. We go way, way back. Okay, so I'm just tying a regular bow, just like you would tie your shoes. And I'm making sure it's not too big. Okay, so that was a little bit big. So I'm just going to size it down a little bit. I'm just going to pull it a little bit, and I'm going to trim the tails. And on these, I just go at an angle. And yeah, I'm left-handed. I cut backwards. Sorry, but that's just me. I do it for attention. No, not really. I know, Judy, those were the days. Oh my gosh. And it was busy the whole time. And I was like dead. I was dead. That was so many years ago. 20 years ago? I don't know. No, longer than that, because I've been doing this a long, long time. So, a long time. I've been doing craft shows for 39 years, which is a long time. My first home show was Judy Arco up in Alpine. And I was like, what's a home show? I thought she was going to steal my stuff. I was like, do I leave it at her house, and is it going to be there the next day? And everybody assured me, they're like, yes, it'll be fine. I was like, what? Well, if she steals it, she steals it. Nope. It was great times. Does anybody else, do you guys have shows in houses, or is it all just, I might want to change this up. I might want to switch this. I like that one better. Maybe like that, or like this. Oh, like that. Okay, I'm going to glue this on. Some people have never heard of home shows. Like people clear out things, and then they do home shows. Night, night, Carol. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. I just put a little bit of glue across the neckline, and then I will press this down into it. I usually will pull it so that it's more flat, like that, and then I'll just press in the center, just like that. So just a little line of glue, and I just usually go back and forth with my glue gun so it makes the string not really be there. If you just go like that, then usually the string will disappear. Usually as a big old string goes off. If you take your heat gun and go over it, any little glue strings will disappear. So the heat will make them shrink up. So that's a little trick to do if you do florals and you have all those little strings. Yeah, just take your heat gun and go over it. Okay, we're done except for this. We're going to put in our strings and then we're all done, guys. Thank you for being here. So I'm just going to take my little string. It's just a little twine that's striped. And I'm going to insert it. I folded it in half. I'm going to insert it in the hole. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to grab the tails and then I'll tie a knot. Yep. And then it'll be done. I'm going to do that with all of these. It's actually pretty quick. I can do a whole bunch very quickly if I'm not just talking. And then I'll just trim them all at the end. So take your piece of your little twine, fold it in half, pinch it, push it through that little hole, open that up, grab the tails, pull it, and then tie. And I try to do them all approximately the same length, but sometimes I fail. I'm not always perfect. But I like them, when I'm at the craft show, I like them to hang, like that was too long. I'm going to tie it, I'm going to tie a little one lower. I like them to all hang evenly. When I put them on a hook, I want them to all be really even. Okay. All right. Two more. You love the late videos. I love the late videos too. But, you know, I also like getting things done in the morning and not having to worry because I keep going, okay, what time am I going to do this? And then I had some things going on online with a dog that was found. Oh my gosh. People just don't even get me started. Someone found a dog and it's not Chloe, but it's the color of Chloe. Okay. So that just sets me off because the person said, I found this dog 2 days ago and I need a home for it because I can't keep it because I have these dogs. And I'm like, you can't just give it away. You have to do a stray hold. So you have to find a foster or a rescue, or you got to take it to the shelter, but you can't just give it to somebody. And so finally she said, oh, I found somebody to foster. And then another lady was basically telling me off. And I was like, whoa, wait a second. wait a second. All I'm concerned about is that they do their stray hold. You know, there's a required time for stray hold so the owners can claim their dog. You can't just find a dog and then just give it to someone else. You have to try to find the owner. So anyways, I was having that little dispute earlier. This one's a little bit too long. I'm going to just tie it just a little bit shorter and cut that part off. And then we're done. You guys, these are so cute. I love them. Let me find you the link. So if you want to purchase these, I'll get you the link real quick. Looks good. Okay, perfect. I'm not going to do anything else with them. Unplug my glue gun. Thank you. Doing that right now. Let me find you the link for these if you want to purchase them. They are in the Christmas section, but let me get that for you to make it easy. Where are you? Reindeers? I just have to scroll. Reindeer Hot Cocoa Christmas Ornaments. Okay, so these, oh, you guys, they're only $3.75. That's a good price. Or you can purchase all four for $13.75. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the airdrop. Can I just airdrop them to you guys? Okay, copy. Okay, let me give you the link. Okay, here's the link. So if you want to purchase them, yeah, $3.75. There you go. So anyways, I was kind of telling the lady, I was sticking up for Chloe. I was like, my dog's been missing and we know that somebody kept her, and the only way I'm going to find her is if somebody scans her. You can't just rehome a dog. You need to scan and see if they have a microchip. Okay, let me put you up to me. Aren't they so cute? They are so adorable. I love them. Yeah, I always have to stick up for the dogs. You know, because nobody else will. Let's see if I can stand them up. I don't think they'll stand. I'll kind of lean them back a little bit. They won't even lean. There you go. They're so cute. I love them. All right, guys. I think I like this one the best. I love the sage mint. Is that what it is? Sage mint. Yeah, sage mint. I love that color. It's so cute. Okay, guys. I will see you in the morning. I'm going to make sure those dogs let me sleep tonight. That is not fun when they keep me awake. And my hair, look at my hair. Yeah, I love it. I'm a hot mess. You know me, and I love you guys. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys.